My bad, yo. Made a rookie mistake right there. What's up, Rick? What's up, everybody? Raphael. I just ruined the beginning of my video, but it's all good, guys. How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another episode of Matt's Market. Good to see everybody here in the chat. What's up, Rick? Ernesto, A-Rat, Raphael. Good to see everybody, man. So give everybody a few minutes and then we'll get cranked up. I got some pretty good information for y'all tonight. I've been tracking some Bitcoin wallets off of bitinfocharts.com, and it paints a pretty good picture about what the market's actually been doing the past couple months, even since I'm tracking it all the way back to last May. And I got a wallet I want y'all to watch that's I think is super important for y'all to keep an eye on it, because man, it's painting a picture of the market to a T, and I'm going to be bringing that up, showing y'all how to find it. That way you can kind of keep track of it yourself. So, what's up, Nick? How you doing? Sam Flippo in the house. Raphael, hope you're good, bud. I hope you're good too, man. I really am. I'm kind of back in the swing of things. I had the vid for a little while, but I'm back to work, back to doing a YouTube thing. Trying to get back into a routine, man. Once you get out of a routine, it's hard to get back into it, man. I haven't taken a week off like that in I can't tell you how long, man. So it was definitely a process getting back into the swing of things, but we good now, man, and we are chilling. So how's everybody feeling about the market? Y'all let me know in the comments section. Have y'all been buying anything lately, like stocks, crypto? Y'all let me know what y'all doing. Me personally, I'm probably gonna pick up some more Phantom at 193. I'm waiting for 180. I'm trying to be patient. We're going to go over some charts. That gap fill we talked about the other night, it was trying. It, kind of fell out a little bit. We hit that 1348 range. We do have some pretty good support on Doge for all you Doge holders out there. So I'll go ahead and pop that trend line right there. So you can call it 1350. We got pretty good support. We bounced here, came back, almost had a third retouch. But we found some volume, found some buying pressure, went back all the way at 1388, and we're currently just underneath that right now. So hopefully at some point in the near future, we'll go for a retest of that 14 cent range. So right now 14 is acting as resistance. So we got a couple levels right here. We'll probably trade within this channel. It might gap fill up to 14 cents. Then possibly look to get rejected, come back down. We'll see what happens. Market's pretty stale right now. Not too much happening. We saw some news break about Ukraine and Russia once again. Something about Russia planning a staged video to use it as an excuse to possibly invade Ukraine. So that's also going to lead to FUD in the market. That's going to affect the market greatly. And I think that's why yesterday and today have been kind of red, both in the stock and crypto markets. And, we'll see what develops as time rolls on. And, it's definitely one of the major players right now in the game that I'm watching personally, because I think it's affecting the market the most right now. Glad to hear you are doing better. Hey, thank you, Nick Sam Flippo, my boy right there. Thank you very much, man. I'm absolutely feeling a lot better. I'll feel a lot better once we get some more green in the market, and we get people excited about crypto, man. The shows lately, I know I've taken some time off, but viewership kind of dropped off a little bit, so I'm gonna start really grinding this thing, get the show back rolling. Hopefully y'all been checking us out on Twitter, man. We've been hosting some really big Twitter spaces over there. We had a Saitama interview, and that thing got like 40,000 views, so we've been doing some pretty big things on Twitter as of late. That's going to continue every Sunday as of right now. We have the Shiba AMA, and I highly recommend come and check that out. I mean, we're going to break Twitter with this thing. The max attendance, I think we're going to that Twitter allows in these spaces. I believe that's what we're going to have. It's going to be a good show, man. So if y'all got any questions for the Sheep developers, y'all let me know personally. I'll get it answered for y'all 100%. So I will be talking to the creator of Shiba. So it's going to be a cool experience. Really will. They also have a big announcement that they're going to make on our space. So we'll see what it is. Hey, thank you, Crypto Critter. Thank you very much for that, man. So yeah, guys, what have y'all been doing? Y'all been buying, selling? Rick, what you been doing, man? You been picking up anything behind the scenes? Any cryptos? I mean, crypto is stuck, man. It is stuck in the same spot. Ethereum 26, Shiba 2061, Doge 1383, Bitcoin 37350. So not much moving in the markets right now. It's really not. Looking at Matic and FTM, to be honest with you right now. Maybe even some Doge. Doge is pretty cheap, and like I told y'all the other night, I think you could easily, flip that real quick, get 100% once it runs, because it'll easily run up to 26. It's just being stagnant right now. The rest of the market, not a lot of buyers stepping in, so might be stagnant for a little while. I think February will be a positive month overall. Might not be some big pumps like we were expecting, but I do think it'll be an overall green month, coming from the time that we've been bleeding off. But guys, I've been doing a lot of research about these Bitcoin wallets. First and foremost, let me pull these up. So you can find this information. Let me pull this up right here. bitinfocharts.com. So this paints a pretty good picture about what's been happening in the market, guys. I really wanted to show you. I'm buying a dip. What you buying like that, A-Rat? Rick says, not much. Doji Elon. That's cool, man. Okay, so this is actually the third biggest wallet for Bitcoin. I'm going to go right here. The top biggest one is Binance Cold Wallet, Bitfinex Cold Wallet, and this is the third wallet, which I'm trying to link to Michael Saylor right now. I honestly think it could be MicroStrategy with the amount of holdings. I've been going back, looking at his tweets. They're kind of matching up with the buys. But you never really hear too much about when the man sells. So I kind of want to show you all this. I found it really, really interesting. So the top wallet holds 127,111 Bitcoin, total of almost $5 billion right here. So going back, 2-3, he bought, that was today, 274 Bitcoin. He purchased today for 37,260 average price. Okay, he bought 325 yesterday, day before that, nothing. 127, 126, 120. I mean, every single day this cat's buying. He is buying it up. But here's a tall tale sign. He had one Bitcoin that he transferred out of the wallet. Potential was just maybe gifting it to someone. I don't know. That's all speculation. But let's get into the meat and tell you what we got. So 11.8. All right, we see that 11.8. Let's go here to the charts on Bitcoin. Let's pull that up and look at 11.8. Get over here to the 4-hour chart. Give me a second. All right, so this was the 11.8 area right here when we were heading back up to that 69. So he didn't time the top by any means, but he was damn close, man. This cat right here. And let me see the price he sold that for. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up on my end once again. He sold for $67,000. Where was this top at? That top was at 67. So this cat sold somewhere right here. That is about as much of the top that you can get. Either he saw this double top formation kind of stalling out, and maybe he sold right here, but it had to be right here. That was 11.8. So that guy sold right here. It pumped 2,000 higher and then came crashing down. What day is this? 12/4. Let's see if there was any action on 12/4. Look, this hard drop right here, boom, 12/4. That was the night me and Bulldog streamed for everybody. Check this out. Nothing. 0, 0, 0, 0, nothing. Absolutely doing zip, nada, nothing. So, all right, we come back here. 11.8. That was the 1,500 he sold. Okay, this is another tall tale sign. October. quite a bit of selling here in October. October 5th, the 7th, 8th, and 12th. So let's pull that up and kind of track this dude and see what happened here on the charts on those days. 10-5. So he sold some right here, right here. So he's selling on the way up. That's basically what he did. He sold about 4 and 5 times on the way up, and then sold a majority at 67,000. So here's another good sign I want to show you guys. Throughout the summer, this guy was selling heavily. 1,500 Bitcoins, all in August. Remember how shitty August was, July and August? This guy was just dumping some Bitcoin on the market. So what we got? August 20th, 1,500. September 2nd, 1,500. August 6th. July 28th, 27th. Dumping Bitcoin on the market. And didn't really pick none up. He's selling, taking profits right here. He picked up 38 Bitcoin right here. And then sold 1,500 right there. So, what is this? June was not that great month, but here's the tall tale sign right here. So this guy, dating back to April, he started dumping on the 11th, 1,500, 1,500, and then he started picking some up. Probably caught the rip back to the 64,000, 5.4 and 5.6, and then 5.9 was the day he unloaded 3,001 Bitcoin. So let's check out 5.9 real quick. That was in this back here, this pump back here. No, further back. So this is the area he started selling, that April 11th range. So he was in this mix right here, almost at the top. This guy was selling right here, and then 5.11. Look at this. This is the big one right here. The day he sold over 3,000 Bitcoin in a single day. That is the day everything fell flat on his face, man. I mean, that was when we took that hard dip all the way back to 26,000. I mean, this dude offloaded a ton of Bitcoin. I think it was a coordinated effort by a lot of these top wallets right here. But that is why I'm watching this guy. 5.11. He timed it, and it completely fell out. So I don't know why he didn't sell everything. Who knows? He probably has an awesome price average. My guess is as good as y'all's. But yeah, this third biggest wallet, keep your eye on it. It is very, very relative information, guys. I'm serious. So it tells you every time this man buys or sells something. But there's a pattern, is what I'm trying to explain to everybody. There's a pattern what goes on when all this happens. I mean, this dude's selling billions and billions, like 4 billion, 4 billion, 3 billion, 3 billion. I mean, he's selling massive amounts. When the price starts to drop, that April dip, when we took that dip in April, I mean, he offloaded 3,000 here, then boom, 3,000 here, then another 3,000. This dude sold 9,000 Bitcoin before that major drop. So then you come up here, the summer, look, the summer, June, July, August, all them shitty months we had, 15. There's a pattern with this cat right here. Once again, 3,000, 15. That was October right here, which was a pretty decent month, but that's when he started selling while everything was going up. Like, he's basically, like I tell everybody, the dollar cost average down. Well, you can also dollar cost average up and then get out on the way up. So I think that's kind of what this cat's doing right here. But yep, November 1,500, and then he bought the dip. He was buying the freaking dip, and he's still buying right now. Really not much coming out. He kind of chilled out between this period right after Christmas. That's when it can get kind of stale. I don't know if the guy took off, but there was a period of between the 20th, 19th, and the 31st to the new year. He didn't do shit, and then look, beginning of the year, boom, picked right back up, dude. And this dude's buying 456, 372, 179, 760, picking up lots and lots of Bitcoin. And so far, no sales coming out this year. This year he has not sold anything, and like I said, the past 2 days he's bought well over 500 Bitcoin. So he's stacking up once again, and I'm gonna have to watch this. This wallet I am watching super closely for him to look to hop out, because this dude is timing the market to a T. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all information. It is bitinfocharts.com, the third biggest wallet. Let me back out just to show y'all, give y'all another example. And it tells you who the wallets are for, unless it's a person. So this is Binance, #1 Bitcoin wallet in the world. Bitfinex, cold wallet right here. And then you got this cat. Nobody knows who it is. It's most likely, I would have to say, Michael Saylor. I personally think. You also got the #5 wallet. That is a personal owned wallet. And then the #9 wallet, you know. So I'm sure if we pull up this cat, let's see. This dude's quiet. Look at that. 0, nothing. Nothing. Let's go back some more. Let's see what this dude's doing. I want to go back a little bit further on this cat. Let's see what he was doing. Nothing. Okay, March 1st, 2011. 80,000 Bitcoin were dropped in this wallet at a price average of this. Yeah, hold on. Let me double check some. Yeah, 93 cents. 93 cents, bro. This dude was picking up massive amounts of Bitcoin at 90. You know, he bought 75,000 worth at 93 cents, and this wallet has not moved at all. So that's is he locked out? I don't know. Is it lost? That is the #5 wallet. Let's check out this cat, #9. Let's see if he's active. This cat is not active at all. No, that might be that's matching the same one. Hold on. Okay, that was the #7 wallet. Here's the #5 wallet. Why is this not showing more? Okay, so this year he bought 1 Bitcoin at 38,000. He bought 10,000 Bitcoin at 38,000. 40,000, 44,000 Bitcoin. Wow, this dude's just wow. No selling yet. He's been buying up the dips. So I'll watch this dude too. So, but the main wallet I want y'all to watch, keep your eye on, #3. Whatever this guy's doing, he is on his P's and Q's, man. He is doing some good stuff. So I just wanted to give you guys that information. Bitinfocharts.com. Y'all check it out. But anyway, yeah. Back to the chat. Bought Snap today. Will sell tomorrow. You bought some Snapchat, man. What's the Snapchat doing? Pull it up right here. Let me see. So it's at 24.50, man. Hold on one second. I'm getting a notification. All right, sorry about that. So 24.50 right now. So you picked up some Snap. Man, it had a pretty decent aftermarket hours right here. 24 to why is it showing to 39? Yep. Ran 50%. No, that ain't right. Whoa, this thing made a move in aftermarket hours, dude. Holy crap. Let's see what happened. They post a profit for the first time. So Snapchat stock soars 58% after posting profit for the first time. Investors are snapping up shares of Snap Inc. after the owner of the disappearing message platform Snapchat surprised Wall Street by posting a quarterly profit for the first time ever. The stock jump came Thursday after Facebook parent Meta saw its worst one-day stock price decline in its history, showing that while the internet and social media companies are sometimes lumped together by Wall Street, their fortunes also often diverge. So shares of Snap were up $14.30 or 58% to $38.89 after market hours. The stock, which tends to be volatile, lost nearly 24% in the regular trading session following Meta's plunge. Snapchat is clearly not prone to TikTok's effort as Meta with strong daily active users in all regions, including North America. Let's see what they actually earned. Snap, which was based in Santa Monica, California, said Thursday its fourth quarter profit was $22.6 million or 1 cent per share compared to a loss of $69 million or 8 cents a share a year earlier. Analysts have been expected it to report a loss of 9 cents a share the last quarter. Completely blew everybody's expectations. That is cool, man. Hopefully you got in early. Hopefully you got in super cheap, man. Hopefully you bought in that 20 range and you're riding this thing up. You might have another green day tomorrow. So yeah, I think Snap could be a decent day tomorrow. What's up, Pearl? How you doing? TLMD. What's up, OMG? TLMD. Let's check it out. TLMD. Uh, 342% in regular market hours today. Wow. Another one. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see what the hell this is. TLMD. All right. If this is what I'm reading is correct on TLMD, they're being investigated regarding possible breaches of fiduciary. I can't even speak right now. They violated laws related to SOC's agreement to be acquired by Patient Square Capital. Under the terms of the agreements, SOC shareholders will receive $3 in cash for each share of common stock they own. What is that? That tells me nothing. Okay, this tells me something. SOC Inc.'s deal to go private just 15 months after it went public via a SPAC deal. I'm not paying to read that though. I'd be careful with that. I'm not gonna jump into it, but man, what a day for that company! Holy crap, 300 some percent. I think drop for crypto might come. This pump weird. What's up, viral video? It might, man. To be honest with you, let me pull up Bitcoin. I'm watching the Russia stuff a lot right now, man. I really think that's a lot to do with the whole market as a whole, because look at the stock market the past 2 days been kind of rough. Let's check AMC real quick. What AMC did? Back to 1487. Had a little rip. It's 1527 in the aftermarket hours. Tough 2 days for the meme stocks. Really has been. So yeah, I mean, we're seeing it come back, but that 1450 range is really what I'm looking at for AMC. That's kind of been that bounce point. That was that technical breakout level. We'll pull up the chart here in a second, but yes, look, man, there's nothing really too healthy about the Bitcoin chart right now. It's been step down, step down, step down. Will we step down once again? Maybe chill around the 32,000 range, maybe. I'm hoping for a gap fill up to that 40K level. I'm still waiting for it, but if that doesn't happen, we'll most likely end up somewhere around that 32,000 range. But like I told y'all earlier, I'm watching that number 3 Bitcoin wallet. That thing is active, man, and when it sells, the market, this dude's on top of it. Whoever he is, he's got some good information, and that bit info charts updates within the hour. So like if he goes to sell and you see the price start dropping, just go check out what this cat's doing, because you know, a lot of the times this guy sold at $67,000. He timed the top almost perfectly here, and then he sold multiple times on the way up. So it accumulates when it's low, and then he buys the dip and sells the rip, man. That's exactly what this cat's doing, and that's what we're gonna transition to, man. We're gonna start freaking we're gonna start making some serious tendies over here, man. And a big part of it's on me. You know, I need to be better at you know, being more transparent with the trading that that's going on. You know, because I want people not just, you know, it's good to have a buy and hold mentality, but you know, then you're stuck, you know, not really holding the bag, but because it will come back. Crypto is gonna come back. It's just I'm gonna be better at being transparent, because I can't give financial advice. You know, it's really, really tough. There's a fine line between what's going on, because I don't make the right decision every time. But you know, I sold Phantom at 289. I'll let y'all know about that. I'm happy with that one. I sold Matic, you know, at 235. So that's been the trend. Take the profits when they're there and buy it back in cheap. You know, it's man, I mean, FTM's right back to where I bought it before it ran to $3. So you know, now I'm serious. Right now it's accumulation stage for me, and I'm dead serious. Like, I'm accumulating whatever I can right now, because when this next pump comes, like, look, if it dips a little bit more, you know, it's gonna suck, but you know, I'm gonna keep accumulating at this time period, because when everything goes to rip once again, you know, we're gonna make some profits this time. I'm gonna take profits across the board. And I'm not saying I'm gonna sell everything, but I'm gonna sell the majority of my holdings, and I'll definitely let y'all know. But as of right now, personally, I'm picking up everything I freaking can in sight whenever I can. So we're getting ready for some rips. That's what we're doing. What about APM? What's APM? But viral video, man, I really hope it starts to go up from this point, man. I do not want to see a breakdown to that 32,000 level, because at that point we really might start seeing the 28, 26 level, and that's not gonna be good, man. I mean, the time we saw it in May, it was a sharp, really fast, bounce right back up. I don't want to see anything like that, man. I really do not. So APM, what is this? APM up 18% today. All right, let's check this out. What is going on over here? Had a nice little jump in aftermarket hours. Let me see if I can pull up a news article on this thing. APM. What's up, Matt MC? Is that a spreadsheet? What's the spreadsheet, man? If you're watching the video in the background, I'll show you what I was talking about. APM stock. All right, so here's the news. Hold on, let me agree to this. This is why isn't it telling me what it is? The last news article on this thing is 14 days ago, and the one from 9 hours ago will not tell me nothing. It just tells me where to buy it. 9 days, 3 days. Don't ignore the blaring warning signals. At the end of the latest market close, APM Limited was valued at $1.61. In that particular session, stock kicked off a price of 154 while reaching its peak value of 185. What do analysts think of APM? Let's see what they're talking about. What do they think about it? This was January 25th. The trading of APM closed higher on Monday, January, closing at 162. Traders who pay close attention to intraday price movement should know it fluctuated between 129 and 166. Examining the 52-week price action, which we see a stock hit the 52-week high of $4.56 and a 52-week low of $119. That would be that $4 pump right here. That was super quick. Remember these massive pumps right here? Sell that shit, man. Take your profits. Absolutely. You can almost buy back in where everything takes off. That's just how it happens, man. And you can get lucky. You know, you're in certain plays. When that thing takes a moonshot, take your profits. Hop out. You can always purchase back in cheaper. That's just been the trend, stocks and crypto. So the market valuation for APM is $65.9 million. Maybe a little bit higher right now. This was on January, about 2 weeks ago. A quick review shows that APM's price is currently 8% off the SMA 20, blah, blah, blah. It's not really telling me anything. So to go off a straight TA, I can't tell you what this thing's going to do. Had a nice price movement all the way up to 231. Came back down a little bit. It is looking good. If it would go to the downside tomorrow, you could possibly look for 193, and then everything goes back to the 200 eventually. So I'll wait to see if that thing, if you have a pretty green day tomorrow, that thing should start to run. But I'd be careful with it. You know, my gut feeling tells me that it'll probably have a little red day tomorrow. That's a pretty big day for this stock right there. Let's kind of take a look back here. It's a tough thing to gauge. I mean, back here you pumped to that 180 range, and then you came back down to almost where it was before the pump. Then you had a massive pump, so you might get a pretty decent pump out of this thing. It used to trade a lot higher. If you ask me, it's comfortable around 293, 350. Yeah, hey, look, this would be a hold for me. Okay, I didn't see all that back there. This would be a hold for me. I wouldn't feel bad about it, especially if you end somewhere around 150. That would be a good long-term hold. You know, you might eventually work you way back up to 275 and look to consolidate, and then you run the chance of hitting a massive pump off of it. So yeah, no, I like it. I do like it. Got AMC pulled up. Let me pull that chart, get that going. I want to look at AMC real quick. AMC at 1340 on the 28th. You know, we're playing with that 1450 line, and you know it's been in a bit of a downtrend. You know, I'm still thinking AMC breaks below that 1450, and then you have to go pretty far back here to find some support. I mean, all the way between that $8 and $12 range. You know, you had big support at 12, but you traded between 8 and 12 for the longest time. That was months and months and months since January all the way to freaking May before it finally took off. So I'm kind of looking for that $12 to $8 range, and I might start picking me back up some more AMC. So we'll see what happens. All right. AMP is a pharmaceutical company. Yeah, I try to stay away from the pharmaceuticals. Matt MC says, if I had to make an educated guess, bit will hit 28.29 again before it goes back up. Yeah, man. I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't want to see that happen. Of course, I want to see everything take a moonshot, but yeah, it's definitely possible, man. I mean, sentiment's super low, man. I mean, we've been in these spots before, where a lot of people just kind of not paying attention to it. They're not doing a whole lot. And, you look at some of these big crypto wallets, they're buying right now. And it's super important to let you guys know that. The whales are, they're slowly accumulating right here. And the price is going down, but they are accumulating. And when this thing goes to rip once again, you know, they're gonna sell on the way up. So I'm gonna do. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to buy as much as I can while prices are still super cheap. OMG says I have done good with them. Yeah. Hey, look, long-term hold. Man, I would hold that thing. I'm not even gonna lie. Especially if you're in at a cheap price for APM. I would continue to hold it. Well, it's awesome, man. I hope it doesn't go to 29, but we're still in that step down stage right here, man, where everything's just step down, step down. You know, it tries to come back and then steps down again. Tries to come back. Is it going to step down again? Will we see a little flash crash this weekend? I don't know, man. But if it repeats the pattern, has a pretty steep drop off, you know, you're possibly looking at 30,000, 30 to 32, you know, off this next step down. I'm really not hoping not to see that. I'm really hoping for a break somewhere around that 200 exponential moving average. And, you know, if we can consolidate at that 40K range, that would signify that we're probably going to make another shot for 50 and then maybe take a pretty good rejection at 50. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here in the short term. So I'm kind of hoping that's what happens. Let's take a look at Dogecoin real quick. Pull this up. So what do we have with Doge? Give me 1 second. So Doge right now, you know, playing with that 1350 support. You know, you got two channels right here. You're trading in between 13.74 and 14 cents. So where are we going? We're trying to break back toward 14 cents right now. 13.90. I believe that broke the intraday high for earlier. So if we can get, man, if we can bust this 14 tonight, I just don't know if it's going to happen. You got that 200 exponential moving average off the 30-minute chart sitting right on top that level of resistance. So, you know, we might, yeah, there's a good chance that we get rejected right here. And then maybe go back to check the level you at right here, 13.75. So I'm definitely watching it. 13.50, it could get a little ugly, guys. Doge could go on a little bit of a free fall. You know, maybe finding support at 13 flat, and then hopefully we don't start seeing 12, you know, 12.50 range once again. You got pretty heavy support right there. I think there's lots and lots of buyers picking up at 12.50, but that's a pretty big gap right here. So, you know, we need to have a nice clean bounce. Hopefully heading into the weekends, the volume steps up in the trading markets, and, you know, we start to take some bounces. So, you know, I'd be patient right now if you're looking to buy some more Doge until you can get over this 200 off the 30-minute chart, because every time it does, it gets rejected. But sometimes you go on these little pumps. Like you tried to pump here, got rejected. Now you might try to pump here and then see if we get rejected. So I am expecting a gap fill still. It's just we might get rejected off that level right here, here in the short term. So we'll see what happens. OLB might be cheap buy for a rip. Was doing not bad before these past 2 days. Let's check it out. That OLB group looks like it did pretty good. Let's see. So down 9.17%, but up 2.53% in the aftermarket hours. Yeah, I had a bull flag, but broke down completely. And that's the importance of selling these rips. I mean, look at this. You could have automatically bought back in just about the same price. But let's take a glance back. I mean, look at these charts, man. Like, look where these prices were. $6. Where was this? $12. When was that? November. I mean, just a couple months ago, this stock was 12 bucks. Now it's $2.03. So could you be forming a massive cup and handle? Quite possibly. This is going on my watch list, OMG. This looks like a pretty good situation you have right here. Let's Let's get to the daily chart off this thing. Really, really hard to judge. Let's go to 4 hour. I mean, it was 10 cents for the longest, and it shot up to $10. All-time high, what I'm seeing is 16 bucks. You have these massive spikes, 16, 12. Might be gearing up for a massive spike. Just the way the trend has, it's been in the past. This is February all the way to November. In November, might put a spike somewhere. This might be accumulation period for OLB Group, so I'll keep my eye on it. Look into it more. It is into crypto and a cloud-based company. Oh, cool. Yeah, most definitely. I'll do some research on the background for it and kind of see where it might be heading. Phantom. I want to check out some FTM. So right now 193 is the price for Phantom. It's down slightly. Really kind of gauging this 175 range. And we might see that retest of support once again, and I'm really waiting to see if we hold that, because I don't want to pick some up right here and we hit 150 and bounce. So I'm really watching this 150 range off of FTM. I think you see a bounce at that 150, 130 range if crypto continues to take a decent little size dip. I'm gonna watch it closely, but this thing did have a death cross here just a couple days ago, so FTM might be going down on a bit of might be heading down a little bit unless this thing can start to reverse. FTM, I'm watching it closely. You got major support right here, 120 to 130. So I think if I see that, I'm gonna wait to see what happens. I honestly think that's where FTM could be heading, and I'm watching it very closely. I'm just being patient with it right here. I really am. Matic, Polygon, let's check it out. Not looking too healthy either. These quick dip spikes, I don't know what that is, but looking to hit support at 146. Let's see if we hit that today. 147, and we bounced. So did hit major support, bounced. You do have some support at 140 and then 130. So might be able to get Matic a little bit cheaper than where it's at. But that thing was ripping all the way to $3, $4, almost $4. $3 right there. So same thing across the board. Look at ADA. ADA came from 3 all the way back to 1. So I could definitely see Matic. It had a pretty good run. I wouldn't want to see it back toward 1 cent flat, but that thing was traded down for the longest time. 180 had this big old cup. So yeah, I'd be patient on Matic here too. I really would, if you're looking to pick up some more. So, but overall, I'm averaging across the board right now. That's what I'm doing, guys, and I hope y'all are too. I think it's going to treat you extremely well. Like I said, I'm going to get better personally at being a little bit more transparent here on the streams to let you guys know what I'm doing, because I think it's super important, and I need to get better at that. I'm not just going to keep holding forever. Oh, what's up, Benny? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. TLMD was evaluated today to have price. Seems like a pump and kind of short kind of deal. We're definitely going to keep our eye on it. That thing didn't look bad, man. Really didn't. Hackers exploited Qubit's finance protocols and stole 80 million worth of cryptocurrencies on Thursday, making it the most famous crypto heist. The most famous. Check them out. Let's see what I can pull up on Qubits. take this down real quick. Don't freaking, god dang it, I clicked on video. Okay, what we got here? 6 days, hackers have stolen 80 million cryptocurrency from Qubit DeFi platform. I wonder if this was like open source. Because if it's open source, you know, people, devs and stuff, they'll go in, look at the code, and you know, try to find bugs in it. So it's more, you know, it's very easy. I mean, you can look at the code, you know. Yep, there we go. Qubit provides a service known as a bridge between different blockchains, effectively meaning that deposits made in one cryptocurrency can be withdrawn in another. Analysts produced by Certic, that is one of the audit companies for most of the cryptocurrencies. A blockchain auditing company suggests the hacker was able to exploit a security flaw in Qubit's smart contract code. So, yes, this is most definitely, Qubit is open source. You can find the code. You know, you can Google it. I'm pretty sure you can find it. So that's what these hackers do. They go through these open source codes and look for flaws in the system. And you know, some of them are out to do good, but like this guy apparently did bad. But in Qubit's smart contract code that let them send in a deposit of 0 ETH and withdraw almost 80 million in Binance coin in return. As we move to Ethereum's dominant world to truly multi-chain world, bridges will only become more important. People need to move funds from one blockchain to another, but they need to do so in ways that are not available to hackers who can steal more than $80 million. So they also had this other cryptocurrency platform, Wormhole, restores funds after suffering $320 million hack. This was 7 hours ago. Millions of dollars in cryptocurrency stolen late Wednesday from accounts on crypto platform Wormhole have been returned to users, the firm leader said. Wormhole is a DeFi platform that allows users to swap Solana directly for other cryptocurrencies and decentralized apps, DApps, across the Ethereum crypto network, a service known as a blockchain bridge. Wormhole first tweeted out about the hack on his bridge platform late Wednesday, saying that the company's systems were down temporarily so its maintenance team could look into potential exploits. In a tweet, the company announced hackers has taken 120,000 of wrapped Ethereum tokens valued at $320 million. On Thursday, Wormhole tweeted that all funds have been restored and that its system has been returned to normal. Wormhole has not explained if or how it will be able to retrieve the stolen funds or how the hack happened in the first place. The firm did not respond to comments for CBS Money Watch. The Wormhole team contacted the hacker and offered $10 million in exchange for knowledge on how the person executed the hack and returning the remaining stolen assets. Okay. Shit. That dude got paid for... wow. That dude got paid to hack Wormhole. That's crazy. Yep, they absolutely need better security. 100%. RIP medical debt. Yeah, so yeah, posted that. The toilet paper NFT. That was pretty cool. Yep, so NFTs. I might bring that up in the space this weekend. We got an NFT space on Twitter. There's my Twitter account dropped in the chat right there by Streamlabs. So y'all follow me on Twitter. I'll drop you a follow back. Y'all drop you a follow back, and we'll keep up with each other on there too as well. Guys, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna go run and grab me another drink because I'm gonna chill for a little while, look at some more charts. I'm trying to find some hot plays for tomorrow. I might look for some potentials in here, just to kind of see. I'm itching to make a few tendies tomorrow. So give me a few, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn the cam off real quick, but I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to go refill my cup. Yeah, I was just thinking these sharp pops sometimes have those back tests. Yeah, these sharp movements that we're seeing in the market, man, it's best to take your profits right now. Matt MC says AMC will hit 9 in this effed up market. It's a possibility. You know, AMC traded between 8 and 12 the longest time, man. And, you know, it's all the way back to... it popped back in aftermarket hours, so I think it's a little bit better. But, yeah, we need to get away from this 1450 range, man. That was that technical breakout level, which brought us to the moon. So, hopefully we can get away from that level and start moving back in the right direction, man. You know, it's tough. It's really tough if you're an AMC holder. May I point out a couple facts? Sure, OMG. Let me see why my webcam is just got blurry on me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give me 1 second. I don't know why. It's a little blurry. Sorry about that. Can't help it right now. Don't me. Yo, bro. What's up, man? What's happening, Don't me? How you doing tonight, man? Thank you for tuning in to an episode of Matt's Market. We're just chilling, man. Kind of going over some stocks and crypto. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. But yeah, OMG, pop out some, what you got? All hit all-time high since 2014. Who was president of 14 and stock market do then? Bit interesting facts. Yeah, me and a buddy were talking about the oil today. You know, I am looking at that too. It is definitely on the rise. You know, it could be an issue. Could be a problem for the next couple of years. Yeah, true facts. I mean, I'm not against it. I mean, I see what's happening right now, and you know, it's tough. It's definitely tough. Let me pull up that watch this. Let me pull up what I was reading earlier on that. See this. All right, here's that article I had. My boy L Snap dropped it in one of our discords for us. Crude oil prices 70-year historical charts. Charts West Texas immediate crude oil prices per barrel back to 1946. Let's see if we can find that 14 dip. So here's kind of the chart for the crude oil prices. Saw that spike back in 80. Saw another spike back in 08 for the financial crisis. Thing dipped out. So we might be seeing another little spike here. Coming up. I mean, if the chart continues on its pattern, setting those higher highs and higher lows right here, you could be looking at a potential pricey oil price right here. So let me get to the article part of this thing. Let me pull this up. U.S. natural gas prices climb most ever in a single day. U.S. natural gas futures surged 72% just ahead of expiration on February contract. The huge spike in February contract is a clear sign that bearish bets were being squeezed out of the market. Cold weather in many parts of the United States had boosted demand for energy commodities. And look, wintertime, the whole nation is under, this major winter advisory right now. So, yeah, you can about imagine natural gas is surging right here. But let's get to the gas and oil. Still 100 of short sellers precisely because of the possible sheer magnitude of discovery. What is this? I hate how they post these articles sometimes. Okay. Okay, live news from February 3rd. Bank of England raises UK interest rates. US stocks suffer worst day in almost a year. Amazon to raise Prime membership fee. Whoa! Hold on now. I'm an Amazon Prime member. That's not cool. That ain't cool. So U.S. oil tops $90 for the first time since 2014. U.S. oil prices hit $90 a barrel for the first time in 7 years as producers have struggled to keep up with the demand right now. The WTI price benchmark surpassed $90 a barrel for the first time since September 2014 and settled 2.3 cents higher at $90.27. U.S. crude prices are up nearly 20% since the start of last year and more than 60% over the past year. The jump in oil prices came a day after OPEC group and producers agreed to raise output for another 400,000 barrels a day in March. So that's the issue right now. They're clearly capable of producing the amount of oil that the world needs. Like, this is stupid. This is all just, it's stupid. Some Wall Street analysts are predicting prices will surpass $100 a barrel by the summer as demand continues to rise and the risk of conflict in Ukraine. See, the Ukraine stuff is messing a lot of stuff up, and stocks and crypto included. So, I mean, it could get a little ugly, if something would happen on that front right there. The stock and crypto market, man, that's not going to be good for anybody. I'm relooking at what I was telling y'all a couple weeks ago about possibly, looking at some puts throughout the year this year. The Biden administration has released crude for strategic oil stockpiles and called on both OPEC plus group and domestic producers to step up supply, but has so far failed to stop the rally in prices, which, man, they could just go back to freaking, we were independent under Trump, and, I don't get political, but, there's no reason for it. There really isn't. The only calls I made in the last month is the VIX. That's not bad, man. When things get volatile, man, VIX is going to go up. You can make some money. Yeah, it could be OMG. Don't me. What do I think about February? Bullish or bearish, man? I think it's going to be a decent month. I don't think it's going to be any insane type gains. I think it'll be sideways trading, maybe a little green. But things could change pretty quickly, man. They really can. But I am bullish. It's just, I'm waiting for this Bitcoin spot ETF to come out, man. The vote is on March 16th. So I'm looking forward to that getting approved. I think that could potentially take us to some brand new all-time highs for crypto. And after that, we'll have to see. But I'm looking to take some profits across the board here at some point, hopefully before summer. But we'll see how the market plays out. Opinions. Matt MC's bearish right now. Yep, absolutely. Matt M's CPI data on February 10th. I'm watching it, man. Will it be higher than 7%? Man, I don't know. That's going to be bad for the stock market, man. Crypto did good when it came out at 7%, man. Really did. What's up, Jonathan K? Not just the USA either. I have a friend in the UK, and their energy costs are up. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's getting out of hand. It really is. Good day to bet the VIX. Was reading India price. Hey Matt, weren't you telling me you could buy options on the VIX 24/7? Let me know if that was true or not. I think that was you that told me that. Good day to bet. Was reading India prices 30% tax on crypto. Man, you're starting to see 30%. Wow, that's insane, man. The world is slowly losing its shit, man. TLMD jumps 300% and gets a downgrade the same day. I was reading some articles because the only articles that were really coming out were from a couple weeks ago. I found a couple, but they were saying it wasn't a buy back then, and then this thing pumped. So we'll watch it tomorrow and see what happens. That's hedging manipulation, bro. Yep, to a T, man. So let's kind of go over some movers. Let's see what was happening in the markets. Ford misses profit outlook but projects up to 25% increase in 2022. The car maker posted adjusted earnings before interest and taxes of $10 billion on revenue of $136.3 billion in 2021, missing the $10.5 billion and $11.5 billion range it projected in the third quarter. However, Ford expects that figure to be between 11.5 and 12.5 for this year. For the fourth quarter, Ford reported adjusted EBIT of $2 billion on revenue and $37.7 billion, up 4.7% from revenue in the same period last year. So that's good. They saw a little increase. The company said fourth quarter North American demand for its Bronco, Maverick, and Mustang lineup contributed to a 2-point U.S. share gain, while its European segment took a loss because of semiconductor shortfalls. Okay, I can understand that. Ford expects demand to grow as there is a strong customer appeal for its new vehicles. The automaker stated in the earnings release it predicts that in 2022, EBIT will be driven by significantly higher profits in North America and a strong pricing environment. Customers have ordered or reserved overall 275,000 all-electric Mustang, Mach-E SUVs, F-150 Lightning pickup trucks, and E-Transit commercial vehicles, according to Chief Executive Jim Farley. The automaker, however, did assume that there will be continued variability in supplies and key components such as chips because of supply shortages related to COVID-19 shutdowns and semiconductors. Is also preparing for an increase in commodity cost and inflationary effects on a broad range of expenses. The company affirmed its goal of producing 600,000 electric vehicles per year by the end of 2023. Let's check out Ford. Let's see where Ford's at. Ford was rocking for a while, guys. It really was. But the whole market's just not doing good right now. So you could tell, bad earnings. I would personally wait to pick up any Ford. You're on the 4-hour chart. You had a death cross right here. So, maybe some puts on Ford. Somewhere around the $16, $17 range. You're at 19 right there. You might end up back to 13, 12 bucks, if the market continues taking a dump like it is. So that's Ford in a nutshell right there. I wouldn't be... it might be a good buying opportunity coming up, but there's not much in the way right here. When everything was ripping to 25, I'd feel a lot better kind of waiting around 16 bucks to pick some up. But potentially you could short this thing down. It might have a pretty bad day tomorrow. So I'll be watching this very, very closely for tomorrow to see what happens. Let's move into a different spectrum right here. Let me see if we got any comments in the chat. ExxonMobil had $9 billion in profits as need to raise prices come on that just greed. Yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, dude, Matt, that's an insane amount of volume in aftermarket. You need to to get 130% profit so that you can get the 100% profit. If you got 40% profit, then there's 10% you got. Crazy tax. Worried about it. Worried about if they do that also in other countries. You might see a couple other countries roll that shit out, but I think America's going in the opposite direction, man. So I feel confident that we're not going to see anything crazy like that. You got more and more regulation, pieces of legislation coming out each and every single day in multiple different states, getting a little bit easier on cryptocurrency. So I feel pretty good about it. Watch this. Let me pull this up. All right, so let's shift a little bit. Snap and Pinterest rebound from sell-off after better than expected results. Both Snap and Pinterest rebounded. The two social media companies fell 23 and 10%, respectively, during the market hours after Facebook-owned Meta on Wednesday posted a bleak setting of earnings and guidance, citing the Apple changes of increased competition from TikTok's. Meta shares also plunged 20% on the news, wiping more than $200 billion in market capitalization for the company. Let's pull up Meta real quick before we continue reading through the Snapchat stuff. Meta platforms. It's down another 26%. Tried to rebound. Look at that drop, man. That is insane. I would not be picking up anything Meta right now. 237, dude, you are sitting on some type of support. Holy crap. Your next major level somewhere around 200. So that might be where that thing's heading. So I'll keep watching it tomorrow. Hopefully you'll start to see some rebound if you are holding this. If not, it might be, that was the time to short it. But earnings, man, any bad shit that comes out, it's gonna take it's gonna be a lot worse for bad earnings and stuff like that. So Los Angeles-based Snap posted net income of $23 million, like we said earlier. Meanwhile, revenues at Pinterest grew 20% year over year, $847 million. Well above analyst expectations, 827. Although its monthly active user numbers declined by 6%. So social media platforms that struggle to adjust to Apple's new privacy standard introduced last April, which requires apps on iPhone makers' App Store to get explicit permission from users to track them for advertising purposes. Big part of Web 2. Can't wait for Web 3. More security for your personal information. In particular, the changes make it hard for the company to target users with personalized advertising and measurable performance of ads. And they go deep, man. They go super, super deep with their personalized advertising. That's a key word in there. Just say your wife's pregnant and she didn't even tell you yet. She's Googling all this stuff off your, they're pinging it back to your IP address off your router in your house. They know your wife's pregnant before, the husband even knows, and they're sending him baby ads already. It gets deep, man. Derek Anderson, Snap's chief financial officer, said his prepared remarks on Thursday. The company has experienced better than anticipated demand for some advertisers who began to recover from the initial disruption caused by the iOS platform changes. So Apple sticking up for, people's information. That's something to look at. I think Apple went on a little bit of a run the other day. But that's important. It really is. You need to protect people's personal identification. And the reason these social media companies are taking these hits are because they get the ad revenue from all these companies. They buy and sell our information. Basically what they're doing. Anytime you have to put your email address, sign up for a link, these people are tracking you. So when you have those apps and they're like, hey, can we track you while you use it? You gotta be careful with that. Meta also reports a drop in users. Yeah, I saw that too, Jonathan K. Eden always runs on good earnings. We'll check it out, man. Huge gap down. It'll explode back up. What's up, Bob Mo? I don't think tomorrow will be a good stock day with that. What went down today, people may not want to hold over the weekend. You might not want to. Tomorrow will probably be another red day. It's Friday. Most people take profits on Friday too. Probably be a red day in the market. Yep, I think we're all in agreement right there. So Meta's plunge leads U.S. stocks to worst day in almost a year. The S&P 500 index fell 2.4%, its deepest drop since February 2021, driven largely by falls in tech stocks that dominate the blue chip U.S. index. The slide ended a 4-day rally and took the S&P declines this year to 6.1%. The losses for the tech-heavy NASDAQ composite was more intense, with the index that counts Meta and Amazon as members declining 3.7%. Its worst day since September 2020. So all we can hope for is maybe we see a little repeat. You know, September was terrible for crypto and stocks. Maybe, just maybe, we see a rally here in March. We stay a little stagnant in February, and in March we hopefully go back in the right direction. But then we got the Fed raising rates, so you know, there's nothing good happening in the market right now, to be honest with y'all. I mean, UK's raising rates to battle inflation. You know, we got Ukraine, Russia. That's a big news story you need to be paying attention to right now. That's going to directly affect everything you're doing in the market. If some shit goes down over there, we're going to see some nosedives in a lot of stock prices. Investors were shaken by results released by Meta, sending the company's shares down 26%. That's insane, guys. 26% drop, wiping out more than $230 billion off its valuation. An unprecedented single-day loss for a listed company. What's up, BD? How you doing, man? A dude coming in, showing some love, man. Dropping a 99-cent pay your rent super chat. Thank you very much, BD Trading. We're just chilling, man. Both Amazon and Snap reported earnings after the bell on Thursday prior to the close. Shares in the Amazon had slid about 8%, while Snap was down 24%. But we all saw Snap. Snap went on a rally. I'm happy for it. So if you're holding some Snap, maybe look for rejection tomorrow at 41 if we see a little rally. I think we ended, what, 39, 38? Snap. $38.99 was the close. You do have that exponential 200 moving day average sitting right there at 41. Possible rejection point. So I'll be watching this closely. I think we're all in agreement. We'll probably see a bit of a red day tomorrow. Oh, check this out, Bulldog. You popped in the chat. I see a GM article. What we got? Oh, thanks, BD. Workers at General Motor plants in Mexico have voted overwhelmingly in favor of new and independent union in a closed watch contest that may prompt a wider shakeup in the labor relations across the country's manufacturing industry. The vote regarding a high-profile test case for domestic labor reforms, as well as provisions in the U.S.-Mexico-Canada Trade Pact USMCA, marks a rare occurrence in Mexico where employees have replaced a legacy union with a challenger group led by workers in a plant. Their success could have broader implications for workers' rights as well as labor costs in the country's key auto and wider manufacturing sectors. The whole manufacturing sector and the whole country should probably pay much more attention to what's going on at GM. This is one of the things that is going to determine the dynamic in the labor market for years to come in Mexico. Although it has been hurt by the pandemic and semiconductor chip shortages, which, you know, almost every automaker is having that right now. We saw Ford saying the same thing. Mexico's auto sector has attracted billions of dollars, with producers drawn to its proximity to huge U.S. markets and its relatively low, stable labor costs. So let's pull up GM, see what it did, man. GM on the day. Pretty stale, so at least it didn't completely fall out, man. I would call it trading sideways, man. we'll keep our eye on it. But definitely some shit happening in Mexico right now. Could affect the price, especially if we have a red day tomorrow, for a big Friday. We'll see if we can hold this $50 range flat right here. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep our eye on it. Let's see. Bob Mo says everything will be green tomorrow AM until the news release. What news release, Bob Mo? Let me know. Lumber prices way down with mortgage rate hikes. Yeah, it's actually good. Lumber was getting ridiculous for a while. Sheet of plywood was like $40, man. Like, it was getting ridiculous. Google got hit hard today too. Let's see it. What happened? Check Alphabet. I think we looked at this the other day. Yeah, it rebounded in aftermarket hours though, so that's good. 3%, almost 4% down on the day. That's a big move. A really big move. So we'll see what happens with this tomorrow. I think the next article was no, it wasn't Google. So here's one of the things I'm paying attention to. U.S. says Russia plotting to fabricate pretext for a Ukraine invasion. This is something everybody needs to be paying attention to. Stocks, crypto, just, for general knowledge, man. The U.S. has accused Russia for preparing to fabricate an attack by Ukraine on the West to use it for a pretext for an invasion of the country, including circulating a propaganda video with graphic images of a mock explosion. Senior Biden administration officials revealed the information on Thursday as tensions flared up again between Washington and Moscow over Russia's military buildup in Ukraine. While talks between Moscow and Washington to defuse the standoff through negotiations are continuing, Vladimir Putin, Russia's president, has continued to escalate his military preparations for an attack, while Joe Biden, U.S. president, dispatched 2,000 troops to Europe this week, including new deployments to Romania and Poland on NATO's eastern flank. So that was a big thing that I didn't catch. I didn't understand about the news. So they deployed 3,000 troops. Well, no, they had 1,000 troops in Germany. Those moved over to Poland, and then they sent 2,000 troops from Fort Bragg, and I think it was Fort Hood. So they didn't deploy 3,000 troops. They already had 1,000 troops. They moved those over and replaced them with another 1,000, and then they're spreading out. They're not going to Ukraine. They're spreading out to the neighboring countries within Europe. But the U.S. had earlier warned that Russia was planning a false flag operation, an excuse to attack Ukraine, but went further on Thursday. We have information that one of the options the Russian government is planning to stage a fabricated attack by Ukrainian military or intelligent forces against Russian sovereign territory or against Russia-speaking people to justify military action against Ukraine. We believe that Russia has allegedly recruited those who will be involved in the fabricated attack, that Russian intelligence is intimately involved in this effort. The U.S. added Washington believed Moscow would produce a propaganda video to bolster its claim to the invasion. The video likely will depict graphic scenes of staged false explosions with corpse actors depicting mourners and images of destroyed locations and military equipment. So got to pay attention to what's going on over there. It's getting pretty serious. So, this is not likely. But look, you have to look at it in a broader sense. Russia does not have over 100,000 troops on the border for the Ukrainian army. They're not worried. They're not for that at all. They're worried about the United States. So, it's things are definitely heating up over there. We need to pay attention to. Breaking news on this could affect the market terribly. Oil prices will skyrocket almost instantly. They're already going through the roof right here. So, the markets aren't looking too hot. It felt good Monday and Tuesday. We had a bit of a green, but tomorrow probably most likely be a red day. What's up? When Moon Bitcoin is 0. If China invades Taiwan, they said they'd blow up all their chip factories. Yeah, that would not be good. Oh, absolutely, Bulldog. I don't want to have one either. It's terrible, you know. They produce 80% of all chips, I think. I can tell you real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, they have the largest semiconductor manufacturer in the world, TSMC. They have the number 3 chip manufacturer in the world, AUO. They got MediaTek. Yeah, most of the chips in the world are made from Taiwan. Go fucking figure, bro. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see the news on that. And what's sad is, man, they're probably going to start pushing, you know, if Russia's pushing Ukraine, that'd be the perfect opportunity for, you know, for them to act, man. I'm just stating how I feel. Let's kind of pull that up and see what's going on. All right, 14 minutes ago, check this out. Putin heads to China to bolster ties amid Ukraine tensions. American and European officials may be staying away from the Beijing Winter Olympics because of human rights concerns, but Russian President Vladimir Putin will be on hand even as tensions soar over the buildup on troops along his country's border with Ukraine. That's another thing. You know, we got the Olympics coming up. I don't know. It's hard to judge it, you know. Putin's talks with President Xi Jinping on Friday will mark their first in-person meeting since 2019 and are intended to help strengthen Moscow ties with China and coordinate their policies in face of Western pressure after the two will attend the game's opening ceremonies. In an article published Thursday, Chinese news, Putin wrote that Moscow and Beijing play an important stabilizing role in global affairs and help make international affairs. Let's see. China and Russia have increasingly found common cause over what they believe is a U.S. disregard for their territorial and security concerns. Both the governments have taken to mocking the U.S. over its domestic travels, from last year's Capitol riots to its struggle to control COVID. He said Moscow and Beijing plan to issue a joint statement on international relations that will reflect their shared views on global security and other issues, and officials from the two countries are set to sign more than a dozen agreements on trade, energy, and other issues. Yeah, that's what's going on over there. So they are tightening up ties between China and Russia right now. If you can buy VIX options right now if you want. Might not be a bad thing to do, man. Just being honest. Nearly 24 hours a day. Look at BCDA. What we got? Give me 1 second. Let me change this. All right, it was up 27% today. Let's go to a 30-minute chart, see if we can break this down. Yeah, I saw a pretty big spike, 27%. Ended after market hours up 0.5%. Let's see what this company is. BCDA stock. So, Cardia shares trading higher today. Why? The FDA granted breakthrough device for BioCardio's cardiac cell therapy treatment for heart failure. The company noted that it is believed to be the first cardiac cell therapy to receive FDA breakthrough device status. Cardiac cell therapy uses a patient's own bone marrow cells delivered to the heart to in a minimally invasive catheter-based procedure. The therapy incorporates a screening assay to identify patients who may be likely responders, a first of cardiac cell therapy designed to enhance the patient selection. Eligible patients receive a high dose of cells using a some sort of delivery system. Okay, cool. Awesome. Breakthrough right there. Yeah, watch this. I would keep that on your radar. They granted the breakthrough device. They, FDA approved it. So, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, dude, the support at 28K is super important, or else it's over. Pratham, what's happening, man? Good to see you back in the chat. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, man. Hopefully we won't start seeing those 28, 26 levels, but anything can happen right now, man. So we're watching everything very closely. Pharma stock. I have 3 at 285 and 2 at 29 then. So you gonna pick up some more Bitcoin? Wait, hold on. So you have a sell order at 29. Which is probably not a bad idea, my dude. Probably not a bad idea at all. So, yeah, I think we're in agreement. I think tomorrow will probably be a bit of a red day. So we'll see what happens. Just be on the lookout. I mean, every chart on the screen is pretty much green except for my canoe, which is taking a beating. But we'll continue watching it, and hopefully crypto can start to bounce back. Like I said, look at Bit Info charts. That number 3 wallet. Keep track of that thing, because that's. I'll tell you what, you're not even gonna really have to keep track of it, because I'm gonna keep you guys informed with what's going on with it. I promise you that, because I'm watching that thing like a hawk right now. Any type of movement, I'm gonna be tweeting it out, reporting on it, because that's super important, man. When that number 3 wallet starts making some moves, that's when the market moves. That guy's buying lots and lots of Bitcoin, and he has been for the whole month of January. He just bought. No selling as of late. So I'm interested to see when this guy goes to sell some. I think there's a possibility, he could be an insider, have some information that it's going to be, approved for the Bitcoin spot ETF. So we'll see what happens. Anything could happen. I know you don't like it. Yeah, I don't like pharma stocks, but you can make some money with them. Absolutely can. LICY took a beating. What happened to it? Let me see. Yeah, down 5%. That's it's a red day. Don't get me wrong. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Some stocks took an absolute beating. Canoe's probably going to head back to 119, so I would wait to pick up some Canoe if you're interested in. I dropped it the other night. I thought it was going to gap fill, but, ever since yesterday, everything's been just getting beat to shit. Bat's running. Let's pull it up, man. Bat USD. Basic attention token going on a bit of a little green candle right here. Looking pretty good, man. Dude, Bat, I'm telling you, I like basic attention, man. I like me some basic attention token. 192 is the high. I mean, it's consolidating, looking like Doge, looking like a lot of the rest of the crypto market. Honestly, not as volatile as Doge and Bitcoin. You know, it's just pretty strong support, trading sideways. It might be looking for another leg up. You might gap fill all the way to 97 cents off this thing in the short term. It's at 83 cents right now. So, yeah, I like some Batman. Really do. I like some Batman. You caught that? I like some Batman. All right, Bitcoin getting a pump on the 5-minute. Is that what's causing all this? All this ruckus? Yeah, a little pump right here. Could be what's causing a little pump right. Yep, because we're getting closer to 14 off Doge. Probably definitely what's causing it. How do you know? I'm lost, OMG. Bat running. Retail going to be tough with the inflation. Yeah, we just have to watch it, man. Absolutely, it could be a she, OMG. But yeah, look, it's gonna be tough. You know, a couple days from now, next week, we're gonna find out what the CPI data was for January. That's actually gonna be next Thursday, 1 week from today. So we're gonna find out here shortly what's going on. So got to be glued to that CPI data report. That's gonna tell us a lot. So just make sure, guys, you keep a track of that number 3 wallet for Bitcoin. I'm telling you, there's promise watching that guy. You know, there's a reason that guy was selling on the way up to 69, and that dude sold a lot at 67,000. Pretty much the top of that last all-time high we had. So, oh, the wallet. I got you. The wallet. Yeah, I personally think it's MicroStrategy. I think it's a company, but they're not. I'm gonna have to do some more digging before I make any claims. I gotta verify it personally. So that's probably what I'm gonna go do when I hop off of here. I'm gonna go do some more digging, try to figure out what the hell is going on. So the number 3 wallet, number 7 wallet, those are the two I'm mainly watching right now. Top out of the top 10, those are the most active. No, Matt, he's talking about the number 3 wallet. So guys, look, that's what I got for y'all tonight. It's already super late. I got work in the morning. It's 11:30, but we're gonna crank out a pretty long live stream this weekend. We're gonna have some fun. We got a Twitter space for NFTs, so come show us your NFT projects. Also, if you got some questions for the Sheep developers that we have the AMA with on the 22nd, y'all just drop them in Discord. Ping me. Let me know. You know, I'm here for y'all. I support y'all 100%. So if y'all need anything, y'all just let me know. But yeah, I think we're all in agreement. It'll probably be a red day in the market tomorrow. Kathy Woods, could be. You never know. You know, I'm gonna go do some research and see what I can find out, though. And I'd be interested if y'all can do some research. Let me know what y'all think. I think it's Michael Saylor. But you know, it is what it is. We'll see. But guys, hopefully tomorrow's better than what we're thinking it's going to be. So right now, 37,585. We'll see where Bitcoin's at tomorrow. Price, where y'all think it's going to be at tomorrow? If we pop up a live stream, what price do you think Bitcoin's going to be? I'm gonna say 36.9. I'm gonna go 36.9. Look, BD. I wish I had her capital. Let me see if we crossed 2,000 yet, man. I got one subscribe. I'm one subscriber away from 2,000. Holy crap, man. Let's see. Nope. We'll hit it this weekend. So, guys, look, I love y'all. Much love. I know it's pretty stale right now. The market's down. So, you know, when everything starts pumping, we've been here before. When everything starts fucking ripping, you're going to see the excitement. Everybody's going to be back. FOMOing in left and right. We're just going through some slumps right now. We got some stuff to watch with Ukraine and Russia, gas prices, inflation. Man, it's fucking effing crazy, man. So just know you got a fam over here. Bulldog Trading has a great fam too. We're all here to support everybody. So that's what we're going to do. We got you back like a butt crack. So just remember that. We're going to the moon. Thanks, Matt. Got to finish packing. Yeah, glad you tuned in, man. Look again. What I'm looking at, OMG. If I'm looking at Bitcoin, oh, let me see. I got you. I didn't update yet, so if we hit it, hell yeah, I'll be fucking crunk. Someone subscribe. Hey, they probably all subscribed who's chilling here tonight, so we'll get it, man. I'm not worried about it. We'll knock it out of the park this weekend. Like I said, I'm getting back on the grind. You know, COVID kind of took me out for a little while. Let's see. Yeah, it's still showing the same, so I don't know what's going on. So if you subscribe from another thing, thank you. Yeah, Matt, I know, man. That's why we need to pay very close attention to what's going on, man, because that's going to affect everything. All prices are going to skyrocket even more than what they already are. I mean, what you paying at the pump? $3.50, $3.60, $4 some parts, maybe even $5 in Cali. I don't know. I'm speculating, but that's not good, man. That's not good. And what's sad is they could just freaking open it up in America, man, start getting all the oil we need, and gas prices would be cheap as hell. But, you know, politics, man. Man, I thought the first pump might be a fake out. Now the next one makes me feel too late. If you're talking on Bitcoin viral video all the way to 67, 64, and then we hit 69, man, I'm really hoping we see that 74 to 80,000 off the next one. I really do, man. That Bitcoin spot ETF could take us there. That could take us there. Who wrote the article? It's all over the news, Matt. You can look at any news station. Just Google Bitcoin looks like it's trying to break out right here. But you can Google any major news article, Russia, Ukraine. It's going to be all over there. Here we go. Look, Bitcoin trying to make a move right here. 37,680. There she goes. She's making a move. Let me check that mother effing wallet real quick. Hold on. I got to check that wallet. It probably did move, but no. I'm watching this dude, number 3 Bitcoin wallet. You hear me talking right now. I'm watching you, bro. I'm on to you. Nothing updated yet. So what time is it right now? All right. So I'm going to be watching this thing. It updates every hour. So I'm watching this cat. Bet the VIX, when that happens, you'll be swimming in hundos. Yeah, I might buy some options on the VIX a couple months out, man. I'll take a look at them, see how much they are. Bulldog. The wallet. Check the wallet. The fuck is it doing, man? It's up to something. It's up to no good. All right, y'all. It was fun tonight. I'm telling y'all, we've been in this spot before. When everything starts to come back, I'm telling you, the FOMOers, I'll be back in the chat, man. I appreciate, love each and every one of y'all for rocking with me. Really, really do. Tomorrow night, I got a stream at Bulldog Trading, so y'all come check us out. And then I'll try to bust out something for y'all, too. So that's Bulldog's wallet. He's not telling me something. So, all right, guys. Look, love y'all. Hopefully, we have a green day tomorrow. And if you need anything, ping me in Discord. You know where I'll be at. So, much love.